is how much will relaxation of current controls lead to potentially increases in transmission. I should say it's not clear that it automatically will do so. But most of the modeling would suggest we might get a small increase, but it's very unclear whether that will lead to the reproduction number being above, which would of course lead to infection, we will still stay just below 1. So, I mean, there is a lot of uncertainty right now. I suspect, though, under any scenario, that levels of transmission and numbers of cases will remain relatively flat between now and September, short of very big policy changes or behavior changes in the community. The real uncertainty then is if there are larger policy changes in September, also we move into time of year respiratory viruses tend to transmit slightly better, what will happen then? And that remains very unclear. Actually, the genetic data is showing us now is most chains of transmission still existing in the UK originated in Spain, to some extent Italy. So what we had been worrying about importation of infection from China. We're a very well connected country in the world from other Asian countries, maybe the US. But it's clear that before we were even in a position to measure it, before surveillance systems had set up, there were many hundreds, if not thousands, of infected individuals came into the country in late February and early March from that area. And that meant that the epidemic was further ahead than we had anticipated. It explains some of the kind of acceleration of policy then, but it also explains why, to some extent, why mortality figures ended up being higher than we'd hoped.